Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Reseller Gone Rogue. I'm here to give y'all some advice, man. Like I said, I already made my money off these shoes. I already got my collection, you know what I'm saying? So I really want to give back to the community, talk about some topics that have been asked and requested or just come across my mind. And this one has came across my mind because it actually well, I've gone through it my entire career, but it just kind of happened recently, and I was like, maybe I need to shed some light on it. So, if you're wondering why I have some shoes right here, it is because they have mold on them. Yeah, so they are molded, and I'm going to clean them while I'm talking to you guys. But so we're just gonna continue with the convo while I'm cleaning them, and then I have some other shoes that are molded. If you haven't watched my video where my I show my whole storage getting flooded and molded, so go check that out so you can kind of be up to date, with the current for the toe lore. So, but this was one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this topic about giving free stuff away to help your brand, because that could be one of like the most beneficial things when it comes to your brand, because it's kind of hard. Well, let's start here. In human nature, for the most part, obviously, I'm not saying everybody. There's definitely outliers. That's why we have very successful people. But a lot of people in this world, they have a sheep type of mentality, and they'll only do things when they see other people doing it, right? So obviously, that's why when people blow up, get famous, et cetera, then they have a whole bunch of people coming from the woodworks, and they're like, I rock with your stuff, this and that. Like, yeah, bro, but I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't care until I got this certain cosign. So, even though I sell shoes, I try to, I always like fashion or just really just looking good in general. So I always try to make clothes while I was doing this, and I have made a shirt that you probably guys have seen on the channel, and it said "not for fame," right? And I think that's probably to the date still one of my favorite designs, just because of the memory it holds. But that's also my most successful shirt that I've sold, and it's because I gave a lot of or not pairs, a lot of shirts away for free. But the thing was, not a lot of people knew that I wasn't making any money off of it. They just saw on Instagram that all these people are wearing my shirt, and it really took a turn because a lot of people started saying, "Bro, I need my shirt. Where my shirt at?" Even like big time people, and I have big time people even wearing that shirt. Tyrese Maxey, Ferran Hunt, they've worn this shirt. You know what I'm saying? So that's big accolades, and that's literally just because if I wasn't to tell you right now that I gave that shirt to Maxey for free, you would have never thought of that. You would have never assumed that. And that's just because you're on the outside looking in. But as a business owner, right? And I feel like anything in life, you go into the situation, saying knowing what your cards are, right? So it's like any card game, Uno or anything, right? You know what your hand is. So just deal your hand, but you can always bluff this and that, and that'll make people act accordingly to your hand. So it might not even be the best hand, but the way you talking, you know what I'm saying, the way you acting is definitely going to make people switch up their actions. So, just give away a couple of items, give away, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're working on. It don't even have to be shoes. It don't have to be clothes. There's anything that you're able to, even services. If you're trying to make somebody I don't know, a design or something, bro, just be like, bro, I rock with your stuff, bro. Here, I'm gonna just give you one on the house. Let me know what you think, bro. All they gotta do is use it, and then you can just saying use that as much as possible. Yeah, so been using this. They don't even have to tag you, but other people see that guy has it, so they're like, oh well. It gives you so much things. It gives you credibility. It gives you, notoriety. It's just so many things. And yeah, you're taking a loss at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, you're also getting a bunch of sales. So you know but that's what anything when it comes to a business, right? Even if you buy shirts, right? Say you or a shoe, for example, since I'm scrubbing these shoes, I buy this shoe for 200. I just spent 200, so I'm down $200, right? But I'm gonna make 260, so I'm getting my initial 200 back and plus 60. So when I give that shirt away for $30 and then I get two customers to buy it, then I'm making that money back, and then that just multiplies because now other people are rocking my product. You know what I mean? So definitely take that investment. You really got to see it as investments at the end of the day, right? Bro, this stain isn't coming out. I got all the mold out, but this stain right here is right coming out. It's literally just an investment. So, and again, just only you got to know that information, right? I don't know, Soldier Boy. Yeah, I gave a shirt to Soldier Boy. People don't gotta know, but don't overly lie about it either, because then somebody like Soldier Boy, he'll call you out. No, I didn't pay $1,000 for your shirt, man. You gave that shit to me for free. Now you know what I'm saying, you bad business now because that same person, calling you out. Now, I will say there are also pros in giving away your stuff for free, or more so, you have to be kind of aware of how you're giving this stuff for free, because not every celeb, not every famous person, not every influencer um, deserves free stuff, or they're not going to promote your business. Because I've dealt with many, for the most part, all of my big time people have been not celebrities, well, yeah, celebrities, but basketball players. And I've gave some players, immense discounts, free shoes. I let some borrow my shoes just for a picture, so they think that I sold them the shoes. I've done all those things, but you got to also do your research on some of these people and know that they might not post you, or they might not have that influence that you think that they have, right? So just giving it out willy-nilly and not getting anything in return, or not having that impact, because also at the end of the day, man, you still got, the goal is to try and get them to repost it, because if you post it, they'll see, oh yeah, Soldier Boy, oh, I see Soldier Boy in your shirt, but only your followers gonna have that, right? So if you only got 5-10 followers, it's not really gonna do much compared to they 5-10,000 100,000, and everybody gonna see that, right? So you also gotta be aware, and you also gotta understand that there's also losses when it comes to giving. Not every person that you think is gonna do something good is gonna be beneficial. I gave a bunch of stuff, for free. I've had, and somebody who's recent or is getting like a lot of buzz right now, Jared McCain, the guy on Duke, the one that was like, I'm 3 lectures behind, and that guy, he hit me up, and this was, maybe he was still in high school, I think. Yeah, obviously he was still in high school. So yeah, he was still in high school at the time, and because I sold to Ron Holland, and Ron Holland shops, but I also rock with him, just because we've established that connection to where I know if I give him some stuff, he'll definitely return the favor. And that's also another thing that I kind of made on another video, or I can touch up on another video. Just once you establish that connection, bro, that can go so far. So don't treat everybody as a customer, bro. Like, actually try to be their friends. Like, literally, without shoes, I wouldn't have a lot of my friends to this day, because I made them all into, like, it's been more than customers for the most part, because some but we'll get into that, because some people don't deserve these free shoes and they ruin that stuff. So but yeah, man, a lot of these people, they'll end up just wanting to do it out of their own free will, because you're considered to a friend, and vice versa, right? So yeah, Jerry McCain, he had hit me up because he saw that I sold to Ron, and he's like, bro, I got 1 million followers on TikTok, this and that. I can give you a shout out if you give me some free shoes. And I respectfully declined the offer, and I said, like, nah, bro, I need at least like a follow, or I can rock with you on some merch, but just some free shoes, I don't know, because a shout out nowadays, a shout out doesn't really do anything, right? We're in the world where there's just so much paid promotions. The only way you can really tell if it's an ad or if it's not an ad is if you're really in the picture with this person. And that's also another thing that I advise you to do when you give away this free stuff. If possible, try and take a picture with them, or force them to repost it. And when I mean force, I mean tag them. Like, hey, because this is what I do. If I wasn't able to take a picture, I would tag the person that I sold the shoe to, and I'll be like, or before I gave it to them, I'll be like, because a lot of people, they'll get weird and they'll give it to you, you'll give them the shoe, and I've had this happen so many times, and it's mainly with like a bigger like celebrity, not celebrities, but just, you know, people that are more well known, because they don't want the other world, like, you know what I'm saying, their fans and things of that, to know, you know, dang, they're really paying that price. Like I said, bro, everybody is dealt a hand of cards, and it's people that's bluffing, that's showing, you know what I'm saying, but really they hand is not what you really think it is, bro. It's only what they show you, or what they try to make you believe they show you. So a lot of the people I'll sell to, and they'll be like, nah, we can't take no picture, or I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, I don't want you to take this picture. I don't want people knowing that, or they'll be like, yeah, I got you. Never posted, but now the shoe's already gone. So it's now it's like you can't anymore. So what I would do if I knew that they weren't really on that type of timing, or I'm saying I didn't think I would get the picture, I would take a picture of the shoe before even pulling up on them, and I'll be like, yo, this dude's shoe, like your shoe's on the way, and then I'll at them, and, you know, and sometimes they'll repost it, sometimes they're not. But obviously, you're not gonna have 100% success rate. But that's just a good way. But the best way to give out this free stuff, just try and make sure that you're in the picture with them, because that just, you know, it just gives you that more credibility and more notoriety. So they can never come back and say, "Bro, you never did this for me." Because, bro, I'm telling you, these influencers, these famous people, they're not they're not as wealthy as you think, and they don't have as much of stuff that you think that they got going on for real. You know, I've met a handful of famous people, celebrities, influencers, whatever, and they money not right, or they not, you know what I'm saying, whatever's on Instagram is not how they living. So obviously they gonna feel some type of way. It's just like a self, like a ego thing. They're not gonna want people knowing that they spend this much money, or the biggest thing is they don't want people to know that they don't have connections, so they got to go to a shoe plug, right? So just try and make sure to get that free stuff out, and it really don't even have to be with a celebrity. I'm just telling you, you know, if you're dealing with a bigger time person, because I've seen a lot of people, especially like on, like if you watch streams and stuff, like people send stuff to Kai, bro, that stuff, you know what I'm saying, that stuff gets 5 seconds of fame, and that's it, bro. I feel like not a lot of people get a lot of payoff for that. But if you were to take a picture with Kai on the stream, or just out or whatever, I think it would be way more beneficial. But even just with just like regular common folk, say you make 30 shirts, or we'll do 40 to make it even. Let's say you make 40 shirts, bro, give out 20 of them, bro. And then the more it happens, bro, it's going to come to a point, bro, dang, I keep on seeing that shirt. Dang, where everybody get that shirt from? It's gonna make people curious, bro. You know, eventually it's gonna come to a point where even if you don't think that they're gonna wear it, or you don't think that they're gonna support it, it's free. So at one point in their life, bro, they eventually gonna use it. They eventually gonna throw it on, because they just like, oh yeah, just, you know what I'm saying, just grab it and go. Just one of them quick days, grab it, go put it on, and go about your day. I've had free stuff given to me that I necessarily didn't like, but then I wore it just to go to the gym or something. But again, you never know who's watching. So I went to the gym, and I had that dude text me like, yo, appreciate you for wearing the shirt. Somebody recognized you. And I said, dang, how'd you know it's me? They said what city, and they said it was this tall dude with some pretty cool shoes. And, you know, I just assumed that it was you. I was like, yeah, that was me. True story. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? So just try and, you know, you just have to be okay with that loss, because at the end of the day, it's an investment. And anytime you invest something, you have to be ready to be prepared to lose that money. You know what I'm saying? So I cleaned the shoes. Let me know what y'all think. That's gonna be it for the video. I cleaned the shoes a little bit ago, but kind of got real invested in the story, man. I just want to give you guys the best possible tips, bro, because it's a lot of money to be made in this, bro. I see a lot of people trying to be entrepreneurs, you know, especially with social media, TikTok and stuff going over. There's a lot of young creators, bro. And again, this doesn't have to just apply to clothing, to shoes. You know, like I said, if you do a service, even if you do like a YouTube, bro, if you take a picture, if you in the wild, right, and you find a celebrity, bro, take a picture with them and post it and be like, I got so and so in the next vid. Boom. make it your thumbnail. You're gonna get people to come in. Now, obviously, not everybody gonna stay, but you're gonna get attention, bro. And then it's on you of how you try to work with that attention, bro. So, again, bro, I really do advise you to just try and give out free stuff. You know, obviously, it sounds bad. It sounds like a low loss. You're gonna have to put your pride to the side, but it does have its benefits, bro. My most popular shirt I gave away for free. You know, and that's the one that most people know to me today. You know, I'm still working on my clothing when I fully get into motion and try to fully focus on that when I get all my other stuff handled. But just that shirt alone, just in my hometown, everybody knows me for that shirt. At least they know that I sell shoes, and they know me for that specific shirt. So that's why that one's my favorite, and that's the one I gave out for free. That's the first one I ever did, and you know, I was just trying to get my stuff out there, and it worked, bro. I, I won't do anything. I won't tell you guys anything that I didn't already deal with, bro. That's the whole point of these videos, to have you guys skip the trials and tribulations that I had to go through. So y'all don't have to fail where I failed. Y'all can just skip over that hurdle and not even do it. So, yeah, man, if you like this type of advice, these tips, if you want me to do like a part two, because I could really go on and on. I just don't want to yap. But if you want other ideas, just comment it. And, you know, if I dealt with it and if I have experience on it, I'll definitely share it with you guys, bro, because I really want everybody to succeed in this world. So that's the whole point of Reseller Gone Rogue. So with that being said, I'll see y'all next video. Peace.